starting tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific.
Yep,
right?
starting tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific. We have a daily show tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, 4 o'clock Pacific. That's 7 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
And you can tune in. You can watch it on your console. Excuse me. You can watch it on your console. You can watch it on Facebook.
Yeah.
You could watch it on Twitch. You can pretty much watch it anywhere.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a full hour, maybe a little bit more, of a bunch of the stuff we talked about at the briefing earlier today. Some more look at a deeper look at some of the games, and we're just really excited about it.
All right. Well, I'm really excited to get to what you have in front of us. This is something you're only going to see on YouTube.
This is you said you would not let me on the show unless I had an exclusive.
Yes. And they teased me for weeks. They're like, Larry's got
you and I have been texting back and forth.
What is this exclusive? And let's introduce your special guest who's been waiting patiently.
So this is Carl Ledbetter.
Yes.
Carl, I'll let you introduce yourself and say your title.
Yeah, so my name's Carl Ledbetter. I'm the Executive Creative Director. I work in the Microsoft Devices Group.
Okay.
And so my team designs the hardware for Xbox.
Wow. All right.
So this is, I brought him along because...
So this is the Xbox One 2 terabyte.
This is the Xbox One S. We announced this earlier today. Now, this is the very first unboxing of this console. In fact, I had to get a knife because it's all sealed up from one of the front of the gentlemen here on set. And what I want to do is I kind of want to go through here.
Yeah,
you can see me slicing it open. And Carl's going to tell us a little bit about the design and kind of what we can expect. So you're going to be surprised at what we have here. So Carl, why don't you go through and tell us what we got?
So the design of the new Xbox One S, it's been nearly a 3-year process.
Wow.
And so
this is like a final
this is the first time I've done this. So if I screw it up, I'm sorry, but this is the very first time.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay, so it we had a bunch of goals. First of all, we wanted to really make this thing as small as possible. So it's 40% smaller. So in order to do that, the design and engineering team worked close together to from the inside out. Starting with doing things like integrating the power supply, so getting that on the inside, really making it efficient. And then we've actually pushed the envelope of injection molding. So to create that case, we call it a unibody design.
Wow.
So it's a very complicated injection molding tool, but by doing that, we have a very structurally sound, compact form.
That's pretty badass.
So
a little power button there.
Yeah, so I want to point a couple things out here, Jeff. Is the power button it's an actual physical button. Go ahead and click that, and you can kind of hear it going there.
Can I plug it in?
So if we have power, we were told there's no power.
Power right here.
Okay.
Wait, you keep talking.
So so you can see the power. The power supplies, and a lot of people wanted to see the back. I don't know if we can get a close up of the back here. But a lot of people wanted to see the ports on the back. And Carl, why don't you go through what the ports are on the back while Jeff kind of goes and plugs things in back there?
Yeah, so
that's how we do it on YouTube.
Yeah, so what we've done is, we have the main power port here. We have 2 HDMIs, HDMI in, HDMI out. We have 2 USBs.
USB 3.
Yep. And one of these with an adapter you can plug your Connect into.
Yep.
Then we also have our Ethernet and an optical port.
Optical audio out, and of
Optical
course
audio
there's
and then we have our audio.
Now on the front, we've got a couple things going on here which are really special. Why don't you explain that? Yeah, USB port. In fact, look at this. We can pull this label off here.
So the design team, we spent a lot of time listening to the customers.
Yep.
And from the Xbox One, the original one, what we found was that people wanted to find things on the front panel more easily.
Yeah.
So this front panel design now, you have the pairing button is right up front. We brought a USB port to the front panel, so it's easy access. On the last one, it was on the side. And then with the idea of choice, with this small, compact, more modern design, we've done something a little extra special.
Yeah. So that's what you'll notice. What's interesting here is there's actually an infrared blaster on board here. I know there's a lot of people that use, they watch TV and control their cable box or their AV system through the X. Yeah, plug it in. They plug it in, or excuse me, they want to control. So the IR blaster is there. So if you have a Connect, you of course use that IR blaster. Or